Hey guys, in this video we are going to be talking about the manual calls event that you can send out from campaigns. So how this works or what it's used for is it essentially allows calls to be queued so that when your client logs in or a salesperson logs in or a specific user logs in, they can kick off all those calls that have been queued, right? And this might be useful if you know that your client's only available to make calls at a certain time of the day, right? Rather than having their phone ring at random times based on when the lead hits the call event, like with the regular automated call, the manual call event is going to say, hey, let's just queue all these calls and let's only kick off these calls when your client manually kicks them off, right? So that's some background on this event. Let's actually go ahead and run a test, and hopefully that clears any confusion up. So I'm in a campaign and I'm going to click manual call over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the campaign name to manual call test. And I'm going to activate the campaign by switching it from draft to published. And to test this out for you guys, now what I need to do is I need to add myself as a lead to the campaign. So contacts, add contacts, add single contact. This is how you manually create a contact. So Ian test. I'm going to put in my actual cell number because we're testing out a call, right? So I need a phone number for my test lead. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to use this search contact to find my test lead that I just created. There I am. I'm going to click my lead, and on the left, I'm going to scroll down to active campaigns, and I'm going to add myself manually to the campaign called manual call test. And I've just done it. So I just manually added myself as a lead to the campaign that has one event, which was a manual call. So that call should have been queued. I'm just going to click the back button over here. Now, where do I see all those calls that have been queued, and how do I manually kick them off? Well, under contacts, I click manual actions, and there it is. There's the manual call test that we assigned, that we created by adding the lead to the campaign that has a manual call event in it. One thing I do want you to note is that this specific queued call was not assigned to a specific user, because in the campaign configurations of the campaign, which I'll actually show you by going to marketing, campaigns, manual call test, right? I did not assign a user in here, right? So you might want to do it. This is totally optional. It's not mandatory. But let's say you have two salespeople and you want each salesperson to kind of make one call and then the next salesperson to make another call. What you can do is you can assign those salespeople here. And as the leads enter the campaign, the leads are going to be automatically assigned to the users. And then back in the manual action section, you would see different queued calls assigned to different users. So getting a bit off topic there, but that's kind of an optional feature that you can do here. I didn't do it for this test. Now, how do I kick off this call manually? Well, I just click let's start, right? And what's going to happen, as you can see, the system itself is making a call out to my phone, right? And I hope you can hear the ringing, but as you can see, I'm getting a call on my phone from the system. So I'm just going to hang it up here. Then we get a little, how did the call go? I'm going to put no answer. And that just finished the manual call. So there was a few things that went on there, so I just want to quickly go over it. As you guys saw, right when I clicked let's start, the system, the web app, right, this application that I'm screen sharing, that I'm showing you right now, made the call. And you saw that my Google Chrome, I got a notification that popped up on the left-hand side here, and it asked me if I wanted to allow to use the microphone and sound, and I clicked allow, right? Because that call is voice over IP made directly from the browser, we need to give Google Chrome, I'm in a Google Chrome incognito tab, we need to give it permission to use the microphone as well as the sound. So that's what I clicked. That's why I clicked allow. I did that very quickly there. And yeah, and that call is a call directly from the browser to the lead's phone. And that's how you kick off a manual call. Now, there was a few dispositions. I had the capability of selecting didn't answer, writing notes, that kind of stuff. And had I had other leads in that campaign, had I had other queued calls, I would then be asked to make the next call here, right? And this let's start button switches to a pause button, right? Let's say I've made 5 calls in a row and I'm exhausted and I want to take a little break. Well, there's a little rundown that gives you 5 seconds before making the next call. And I would have been able to click pause on the top right. Now, I didn't do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm just verbally going over it. It's not too difficult, but I hope this video is very helpful. I hope this video helped you understand why you'd want to use manual calls. And yeah, if you guys still have any questions, just reach out to us. Thank you so much.